I must say I've never seen such youthful students in all my days. Which reminds me of a story I recently read about a certain private school in this very region that had a unique problem. You see, a number of the teenage girls had started applying lipstick and would put it on in the bathrooms at the school. This in itself isn't a problem, but after they put their lipstick on, they would press their lips up against the mirror and leave little lip prints all over the mirrors. And every night, the maintenance man would come in and clean down all the mirrors, and the next day, the girls would put them all back on again. Finally, the principal decided that, she had to do something about this. So she called all the girls into the bathroom, along with the maintenance man, and explained to all the girls how hard and difficult it was to remove the lip prints every night. In fact, she got the maintenance man to show the girls how much hard work it was. And he did. Went over to his tools and got out his big, long-handled squidgy, went over into one of the toilets and dipped the squidgy in, and then cleaned the mirrors down with it. Needless to say, there weren't any lip prints the next day. It is the management's great pleasure to present this next act for you. Brought all the way from Sanctuary Point, like these people. A story about the British Raj in India, where men were men and women were women, and the natives revolting. It's Ray and Robin with a story to ensnare, with dire warnings to take care. Heed these signs, albeit odd, with the green eye of the little yellow god.
A dramatic recitation. The green eye of the little yellow god. There's a one-eyed yellow idol to the north of Kathmandu. There's a little marble cross below the town. There's a broken-hearted woman. Tends a grave of mad Karoo, while the yellow god forever gazes down. He was known as Mad Karoo by the troops at Kathmandu. He was giddier than they felt inclined to tell. But for all his foolish pranks, he was worshipped in the ranks, and the colonel's daughter smiled on him as well. He had loved her all along with the passion of the strong, and that she returned his love was clear to all. She was nearly 21. 21? And arrangements had begun to celebrate her birthday with a ball. He wrote and asked what present she would like from Mad Karoo. They met next day as he dismissed his squad. And jestingly she told him that nothing else would do but the green eye. Ooh. The green eye of the little yellow god. On the night before the dance, Mad Karoo was in a trance. And they chaffed him as they puffed on their cigars. But for once he failed to smile. And he sat alone a while, then went out into the night beneath the stars. He returned before the dawn with his shirt and tunic torn. And a gash across his forehead, dripping red. They patched him straight away. And he slept throughout the day, while the colonel's daughter sat beside his bed. He woke at last and asked her if she'd bring his tunic through. She did so, and he thanked her with a nod. Then he bade her search the pockets. Saying, that's from Mad Carew, was the green eye of the little yellow god. She upbraided Mad Carew the way that women do, although her eyes were strangely hot and wet. But she would not take the stone, and Carew was left alone with the jewel he had chanced his life to get. When the ball was at its height, on that sultry tropic night, she thought of him. To his room she trod. But an ugly knife lay buried in the heart of Mad... In the heart! In the heart of Mad Carew was the vengeance of the little yellow god. There's a one-eyed yellow idol to the north of Kathmandu. There's a little marble cross below the town. There's a broken-hearted woman tends a grave of Mad Carew, while the yellow god forever gazes down.